All right, so there's another tools that I'm going to be explaining to use. This tools here is the most deadly tools. And before I explain how to use these tools, I would like to let you know that this particular tools I'm explaining to you is only meant for educational purpose. Shouldn't use it against someone websites or someone devices that you don't have access. Okay, the name of this tools here is HPING3. So this tools here is deadly as hell, that it can crash a victim system down and nobody will be able to do anything on the victim system anymore. Okay, so I will first explain how to use these tools, but before I explain, if you want to know more about this particular tools that we call HPING3, you just type man HPING3 and you hit enter key. So you're going to see a lot of things that we can use. You will see a lot of everything about this particular tools. You will see a lot of things that we can use these tools to do. Okay, so if you have time, you can go through it and you'll be reading it one by one and you'll be used to this particular tools. So I'm going to quit by using Q and I'm going to clear. Okay, so let's start with these tools. If you want to use these tools to send a fake ICMP to the victim, which is a pinging, maybe I want to ping the victim to death, I'm just going to type hping3 space -1. -1 here stands from ICMP. You want to send fake ICMP space -C. -C is the count, which means that how many fake pinging do you want to send to the victim? If I want to send 5, I will specify 5. That means that I only want to send 5 fake pinging to the victim, and I'm going to specify the victim IP address, which is my Windows 10 IP, and I hit enter key. If you hit enter key, this guy is going to send a 5 packet, as you can see. 5 packet transfer is going to send 5 packets to that particular victim based on what you put here. Okay, so if I want to send like 2, you're just going to come back and you specify the amount. Maybe for example, I want to send 6. You specify the amount and you're going to specify, you can actually specify the port number. So if I specify 6 and I hit enter key, this guy is going to send a 6 fake ICMP to the victim. So you're going to hold on and you're going to see that 6 packet has been transmitted. Okay, so if I come to this victim, Windows 10, I want to check this IP very well. 192.168.0.56. Okay. So if I want to specify the port number, you can use an HPING3 -1 -1. After that, we're going to specify the count, which is -C. And I want to send, for example, I want to send 10. You can actually specify the port number. Maybe I want to send it on port 80 to this particular victim, 0.56, and we hit enter key. Oh, there's a little mistake. Here supposed to be HPING3, not HPING3. Okay, so we are sending 10 pinging to that particular victim on port 80. So that's how this thing works. But all this thing here is just a thing, is just a pinging of 10. What if I want to make this thing to be more than 10, to moving fast? I'm just going to type hping3 -1 dash before and specifying the count. Here I will just say --fast on this particular victim, 192.168.0.56, and we hit enter key. So this guy is going to be moving faster to the victim. It's going to be moving faster. It's going to stay like this to the victim. So if I go to this victim, let's check. Maybe is going on it. So if I open the taskbar, so let's see, maybe it's going performance. So here now you can see the performance for this guy is too low. The performance for this guy is too low. So let me use another command. So if I do Control C to stop, you can see how many packets that we have sent to the victim. We have sent like 377 packets to the victim. Yeah, for this IP, if a bad guy wants to know IP address of any website, he doesn't need to be asking. For example, if I want to know IP address of a Google now, I will just come to my CMD on my system. Once I come to CMD on my system, I'm just going to type ping google.com and I hit enter key. Do you see this IP that I'm getting reply? That's the IP address of Google. So it's easier for you to get IP address of any web server immediately without asking the victim. Okay, so I'm going to stop. So yeah, as you can see, we send like 377 packets immediately to that victim within seconds. So what if I want to make that attack to be more critical, to be more to be more faster than that? I'm just going to type HPING3 -1, which is for ICMP dash faster. So here I'm going to put faster. You can specify the port number -P on port 80 to this victim 192.168. And you can actually use the port number that we see that is open that time to this victim 192.168.0.56 and we hit enter key. So this guy is going to be sending it in a faster way to this particular victim. Going to be sending faster a lot of fake ICMP traffic to the victim. So let's hold on for it, and once we stop it, we're going to see how many traffic we've sent to that particular victim. So let's hold on for this thing and let's see how many traffic we are able to send to this victim. And if you come to this victim, you're going to see that the CPU is what? Is going to be high, is 100. You see that everything here is high, is 100%. Everything is high, is 100%. If you leave this ping it for a while, you will see that everything will be slow. On the Windows 10, everything is going to be coming slow. So everything going to be coming slow. As you can see, everything is slow on the Windows 10. For you to type something is going to be slow. So that means that the attack is working on that particular victim. So if you are typing something on the victim, all those things is going to be slow. He's not going to be responding you like normal again. So as you can see here, he's not going to be responding. Everything will be coming slow, which means that the DOS attack is working on the victim. Everything will be coming slow. So as you can see, I'm typing all the button. This guy is not responding me again. So let me type CMD. So everything will be slow on the victim. Everything you are doing on the victim is going to be coming slow. If you leave this attack for hours, the Windows 10 is not going to respond to anything again, which means that bad guy have crashed. They can crash down that particular victim system. You will see the CPU is undressed. Okay, so let's hold on for the command prompt to come up. So you see that everything we are doing is now coming slow. Everything is slow is because of this particular attack. So if I type ipconfig, you see ipconfig I type. Do you see the way the ipconfig is coming out? It's now coming little. It's telling you that this guy is under attack. Before, if you type ipconfig, immediately it's going to come up. But now, do you see the way this guy is slow like mad? So this guy is going to slow. If he gets to a point, he's not going to respond to anything again. So here is because we are using DOS attack on the victim. So for example, if I stop this attack, I use Control C. Control C. Do you see how many traffic we have sent to the victim? We are able to send 944,000 packets to that particular victim. We are able to send 944 packets. You can see here that this packet sent is 01 receive. We don't want them, we don't want the victim to reply again. We just send it, we keep sending it to it. We don't want to wait for the reply. We just keep sending. So if I come to this victim now, if I type ipconfig, you can see that immediately the ipconfig come up. If I type ipconfig, immediately it come up. But once this guy is under attack, if I bring up this attack again, I use the most deadly one, which is a flood. So this one that we are using here is a faster. If I use flood and I hit enter key, here means that I'm sending a flood attack to the victim. This one says no reply will be shown. We are sending a fake ICMP flood attack to the victim. If I come back to this particular Windows 10 and we check the CPU, if we check the CPU of this Windows 10, for example, we'll close and we'll open the CPU again. You see everything that we'll be doing on the Windows 10 is going to be slow. Everything we'll do on the Windows 10 going to be slow is because of that particular attack. So let's open the task manager. So as you can see, this guy is coming slow, doesn't want to respond me faster like before. So let's hold on for the task manager. So as you can see, the Windows 10 is now slow. You will get to a state that it won't respond again. So as you can see, the CPU is what? Is 100%. This guy is very high. You go to performance, you will see that this guy is coming high, 95 is coming high. You come here, you see that this guy is coming high, 82. So it's because of this particular attack. So let's check the ping the IP config. So here as well is not fast like before. Here is not fast like before. If you still want to make this thing more bad, a bad guy can be launching this attack from a different multiple system. That is what they call a DDoS. But when we are launching it from a single system, that is what a DOS is. When we are launching it from a single system, that is what a DOS is. You type HPING3 dash 1, which is for ICMP, dash faster to send faster traffic, dash P on which port. You specify this port that we see that is open on the victim. After that, you specify the victim IP. That's all. 0.56 and hit enter key. This guy is going to be sending a fake ICMP to that particular victim. So if you hold on for a little bit, you're going to see that this particular Windows 10 is going to be slow. The Windows 10 going to be slow. So that's how a DOS attack is. But that one that I explained to you is for pinging. That one is for pinging. I'm still going to explain how to carry out the TCP flood attack outside again. I'm going to explain that one for you as well. So everything you do on the Windows 10 is going to be slow. Going to be slow. So this one is for the pinging. So I'm going to stop this video.